Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And not one, but two huge parts of this team are out tonight. Could be a tough one for them.
They've got a few injuries on their bench and also down a starter. A few less options, but hopefully not too big of an impact for the team.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Dallas, sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Caleb Martin out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Great open look there.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
Russell with it. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. From downtown, it's hauled in by Zubac. Now the Clippers with it. It's a three-point game. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now here's Thompson, outside for Martin. Back to Thompson, takes the three. He can't get it to go. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Free throw good, Russell. And good depth for this Mavs roster, Tim, at just about every position. It looks like they've got options.
Well, it's helping them weather the Kyrie injury. Anthony Davis, you know, will tend to miss some games, so it's always nice to have a reliable backup.
And so Russell hits them both. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Flagg. And here's Thompson. Lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Back to Harden. Now here's Zubac. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
Ivica Zubac, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Phoenix. Pass to Flagg. Here's Thompson. Over Beal. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Flagg. Thompson's got 5 now.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harden kicks to Beal. Collins a screen on Thompson. Here's Beal going inside.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now Russell. Last game we saw him score 13. The 10-footer. Here's Gafford. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Zubac.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Take a look at the Mavericks. Wow, this is just game 2 of the NBA Cup. However, their backs are already against the wall.
Yeah, if you drop that first one, you have to get the second one. They're counting on this home crowd to give them something a little extra.
And as for the Clippers, this is their second game of the NBA Cup after starting out group play with a win.
Yeah, and it's important to try and go 4-0 in the group stage in order to make the knockout round. We've seen multiple 3-1 teams fail to qualify.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Martin. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Russell. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. 3-pointer. Dallas again missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And here's Collins, covered by Martin. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. Here's Zubac. Some solid defense from Gafford.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Harden against Russell. Now, here is Harden. Not a lot of room, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
Throw good, James Harden. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And a wide open look for Flagg. Nailed from 3-point land.
Well, Flagg can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside, Beal. Zubac a screen on Thompson. Beal taking his time here. Clock at 6. Zubac the pass to Leonard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Thompson. Now Flagg shoots over Leonard. And it's Flagg missing.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And Gafford throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 2, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
That is the way they would like to play every night, but of course each opponent represents different challenges.
And here's Russell after the three-pointer from John Collins. Out to Thompson. Here's Flagg. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Here's Harden. Outside Beal. Back to Harden. Outside Lemon. Outside Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 7. The Mavericks trailing. Now, here is Russell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Flagg. Gafford sets the pick for Flagg. 4 on the clock. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And that one falls for Gafford. So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late, and there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
Gafford cans them both. And, Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
2 points. That one goes.
When Flagg sees the lane, he's going to exploit it.
Clippers trail by 3. Inside, here's Jones, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Dallas shooting 47% here so far. Outside, Russell. Pass to Flagg. 6 on the shot clock. Martin with a screen on Leonard. Here's Flagg. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Max Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And here is Paul. 9-point game his last outing. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Christie. A 3-ball. And Jones pulls it down.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Outside for Batum. Now here's Jones. Paul passes to Lopez. Shoots over Washington. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Paul.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
Russell dishes to Martin. Russell sets a screen for Martin. Just his first attempt. Out to Russell. Pass to Martin. Back to Russell. Over Paul. Russell no luck. Clippers leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Martin wide open. He fires. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 1:06 left in the first. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys?
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here is Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Dunn picks one up. For Dallas, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Two shots.
That one is off. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Williams in for Russell. And the Clippers making a change here as well. James Harden. He's checked in for Chris Paul. And it's tied up with that one. Harden with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. Pass to Dunn. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Beautiful stroke on the 3 ball. Harden is a lights-out shooter from this area.
Jones against Martin. With 2 seconds left and finished off by Martin.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. Batuma's out there with Jones, and it's Lopez in at center. Now, here's Dunn. Scoreless thus far. Batum finds Harden, and the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Harden.
Now on the floor for Dallas. Number 10, Brandon Williams.
On the wing, Batum. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Now, here's Washington. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Williams kicks to Marshall. Jones against Washington. from outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Marshall up top. Dunn covering. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Washington. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Marshall sets a screen for Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Clippers trail. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Flagg is checked in for Marshall. Klay Thompson comes in for Max Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Williams. Here's Dunn. That shot off the mark. Good D by Thompson. Pass to Washington. Here's Lively. Back to Washington. And here's Thompson for 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Few shooters in this league have ever been as good off the catch than Klay Thompson.
Harden outside. Pass to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now here's Batum. The Clippers need to get off a shot from deep. Harden. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 4. And here is Washington. Now, here is Russell. Defended by Batum. And Russell gets it to go.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on him.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Harden scanning the floor. Harden with a head of steam. Pass to Batum. Now Lopez down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's Thompson. Now Flagg. 7 points in the game. Lively sends a screen for Flagg. Off target from 3-point range. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Batum. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Thompson. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Phoenix.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
It's Harden with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Martin's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Paul subbed in for Dunn. Thompson outside. Lively a screen on Harden. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And uses his handle and great feel for the game to execute the pick and roll there. What can't Thompson do?
Now, here's Zubac. 14 points from him the last game against Denver.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Harden with it. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 2. Harden, no good. Outside, Russell. Thompson in the corner. Outside, Martin. Here's Flagg. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 4. Harden outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Collins checked in for the Clippers. Bradley Beal comes in for Chris Paul. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Harden the pass to Beal. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
The Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Over to the wing. And stolen by Leonard. Beal with it. Picked up by Thompson. Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal really saw that opportunity, and he finished it off.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Pass to Flagg. Now here's Thompson to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And it's Leonard missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Lively sets a screen for Russell. Wants to get it to Lively and does. Dallas again turning it over. Now let's take a second to bring up our rookie leaderboard for a glance at this year's top first-year free throw shooters. Cooper Flagg, 3rd.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Chris Paul's checked in for Los Angeles. On offense, here are the Clippers. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know for that matchup with New York, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Mavericks trail by 3. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Paul with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And teams always try to get physical with Chris Paul, but he just goes about his business. If that means points at the line, so be it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And both free throws good from Paul.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Now, here is Russell. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And having added strength to his wiry frame, Russell able to convert through contact there and draw the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for Dallas, D'Angelo Russell, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Russell.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you guys.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And that one misses. And one of the more skilled offensive players in basketball, Tim, is Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Kevin, whether it's fair or not, he is judged against that hefty contract. It's a lot to live up to, but he's certainly capable of lighting up a scoreboard.
And here is Paul. Outside, Beal. Leonard, that's for 2. And the jumper is on the mark. And that's now 6 points for Leonard.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. Now Martin. Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Looking to get it going. And it's Flagg missing.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Russell against Paul. Russell looking it over. Clock at 6. Martin with a screen on Paul. Russell kicks to Martin. No good from outside.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch and shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Clippers with a change here, too. As Dunn's checked in for Paul. And both free throws good for Beal.
And that is what a combo guard really is in this league. Bradley Beal certainly can score it, but he can also facilitate. He's had an incredible career.
Now here is Martin. 5 points in the game. Gafford kicks to Russell. Washington sets the pick for Russell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Dunn. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Flagg. Dallas moving it around. For the screen on Dunn. There's Russell with the 3. Gafford kicks to Martin. They can't stop the run with that one. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Russell against Dunn. To the paint. It's tipped. Zubac. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I see those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 26 seconds left here in the second. Russell against Dunn. Outside Russell. Five to shoot. Flagg with it, and so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. Alongside Ty Lue and Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all, and then playing with pace offensively. I think they're doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, it's going to be some time to work things out, but they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
And guys, we're still in the early parts of this season, but the power rankings are shaping up.
You look at Los Angeles, they're in a free fall, sliding down these rankings. But the good news is time is still on their side.
Yep, plenty of games left for them to turn things around. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Mavericks trail by 10. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Daniel Gafford is out there with Martin, and it's Russell in at the one spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Thompson misses. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Leonard against Martin. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Pass to Flagg. Thompson in the corner. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Thompson's got 15 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Takes it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Daniel Gafford. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Mavericks trail by 12. Inside, here's Martin. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And the Clippers have possession, following the score by Dallas. Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
The first one falls.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Clippers leading by 10. Outside Beal. Outside Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Beal kicks to Harden. Zubac a screen on Russell. The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Thompson passes to Gafford. And stolen by Leonard. Over Russell. And that one's good. Leonard's got 13.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. James Harden, third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Russell. Martin with the screen for Russell. Thompson in the corner. For the three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And how about we check the numbers for James Harden?
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Beal, that's for 2. The Mavericks pull it in. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Flagg. He's covered by Beal. Shoots the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Harden inside the 3-point line. They get it back. Kicks it out to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Martin. And here's Leonard from 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Harden against Russell. Gafford, high post. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Gafford's got 13.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clippers leading by 8. Now Harden. He's got 17. Outside, Beal. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And while we got a chance, let's get some numbers for Harden. Averaging about 22 points per, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Here's Thompson. 18 points for him. And it's Russell missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Down low, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Mavericks trail by 10. Now, here is Russell. He has 7. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Here to look at the numbers for Ivica Zubac. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. And so it's Dallas with him. Here's Russell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's Russell. He's got 7. Gafford finds Thompson. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Leonard the pass to Harden. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trailed by 14. Flagg with it. Russell left side. And stolen by Leonard. By himself. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you got to love how hard Leonard works to support the team. He's right where they need him to finish there on that break.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Zubac. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Free throw, no good for Gafford.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Harden. Leonard on the wing. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. Mavericks trail by 14. Washington passes to Gafford. Banked in off the glass. 17 points for Daniel Gafford.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And their journey is just getting started. That'll be the second of 7 straight on the road. Now here's Leonard. He's got 18. Just 5 to shoot. Harden kicks to Beal. The tray. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Flagg. Back to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
For Dallas, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good, and he's still going, but Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And I think it's so impressive how Klay Thompson has matured into his game. He still does an awful lot out there on the floor, but can still volume score on any night.
Now here's Leonard. 18 points for him. Jones with the screen on Thompson. Kicks it out to Jones. That 3 off the mark.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Here's Flagg. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Flagg's got 13.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And stolen by Flagg. Thompson right side. Shoots. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Leonard against Thompson. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Trying to end the drought. And the dunk by Zubac.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Washington. Gafford against Zubac. Gafford kicks to Martin. Now Flagg. He's got 13. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Flagg missing. Dunn right side. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so here is Dallas. Thompson passes to Martin. Pass to Washington. Jacks up a 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden outside. Up top, Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 20 points for Leonard.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Flagg. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. And Thompson kicks to Gafford. Pass to Washington. Now Martin. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Thompson. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. That one, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Launches it. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Dallas, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for Dallas, P.J. Washington, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Washington. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Flagg. Christie, he's checked in for Martin. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. And then for the Clippers, Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Leonard. And it's Paul in for James Harden. Good on both. Here's Paul. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Dunn. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Paul against Russell. Lively is screen on Paul. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top, up by 11. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're gonna try to help and tag, you gotta make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You gotta like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. Derek Jones is out there with Batum, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Jones against Washington. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
Los Angeles leading by 11. And here's Harden. Shoots from 8. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Harden's got 21 in the game.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Russell against Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for 2, D'Angelo Russell.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. Lopez outside. Pass to Batum. Dunn outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
He misses the free throw.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still has got the skills.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
That is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Batum. Rebound by Marshall.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Pass to Russell. It's good.
Yeah, fearless move by Russell, just challenging the defense, going right to the heart.
Clippers leading by 10. Here's Harden. Oh, look at Harden climbing.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Marshall passes to Lively. Outside, Russell. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Russell against Harden. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Russell against Harden.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. Caleb Martin's checked in for Najee Marshall. The Clippers also changing it up. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Paul subbed in for Chris Dunn. And so Russell hits them both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Paul kicks to Leonard. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You can't fall for that shot fake. Once Kawhi gets you to jump, you're toast.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Leonard hits them both. Mavericks trail by 12. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Lively with the screen. Christie against Harden. Shot clock at 5. Deep 2 from Russell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard forces it through inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Martin. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Martin with a screen on Paul. 6 to shoot. Russell passes to Christie. The 3.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Paul. Leonard with the ball. Lopez outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Christie the pass to Russell. Now Martin, defended by Jones. Harden against Jones. Pass to Lively. Russell from long range. Again, Russell missing.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Now Paul. Here's Leonard. He's covered by Washington. The 9-foot shot from 7. In the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Outside for Martin. Back to Christie. Lively the pass to Martin. Here's Russell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Flagg comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Jones. And Beal subbed in for Paul. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. They get it back. Zubac. And that one, good.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Mavericks trailed by 14. Russell kicks to Thompson. Russell, a screen on Beal. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Well, I like that Thompson stayed very composed right there against a very physical defense.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Collins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Russell. Pass to Martin. And here's Thompson. He's covered by Beal. Martin with the screen for Russell. It's Martin on the wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Flagg missing. Clippers leading by 14. Here goes Kawhi. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here is Russell after the Clippers pick up 2. Pass to Flagg. Offline with his 3.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Harden's shot is off. Dallas shooting about 42% so far. Outside, Russell. Gafford is screen on Leonard. To the middle. Stolen by Zubac. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. An easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here is Russell. to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. With the shot. Dallas, no good that time either. Clippers leading by 18. Harden dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And here's Russell. Thompson outside. Outside, Martin. Thompson against Beal. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Clippers leading by 18. Outside, Beal. Here's Leonard. Collins setting the pick for Leonard. And finished off by Collins.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Russell. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And it's denied.
Look at Flagg shutting him down at the rim, using that leaping ability to get all over it.
Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard. Up top, Harden. Collins outside. Harden sets the pick for Collins. Zubac. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now, here is Russell. Thompson from long range. No good there. Great D that time from Beal.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance. for Los Angeles.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Kawhi Leonard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now here's Leonard. Harden bounce pass. Pass to Leonard. Over Russell. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson in the corner. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal with it. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Kicks it out to Collins. Harden outside. Back to Beal. Another shot. Can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a 3rd win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.